First, they cut down the crease, eh? Then they make the net 13. 13 tabarnouche feet to the board. So that means more shots, even maybe more goals. So I deserve more money.
Yeah, you do, Shaky. Don't get greedy, Shaky. You remember that story, the ant and the grasshopper? Huh?
That wasn't about greed, Todd.
Yeah, sure it was. That greedy little ant gathering up all that food.
No. The point was that the grasshopper kept playing around, wasting his time, not planning for the future. And so, sadly, he died.
Don't remind me.
Gin, I win again. I'm the best card player around here by a long shoot. Colin, why don't we play poker?
Because we don't have a pigeon, Shaky.
Pigeon with money?
Poor little grasshopper, just hopping. Hmm?
Hey, it's not me. Simsi threw my thing in the bush.
Make sure he doesn't move and search him. Looky. He was packing a cell phone. Hello.
Not to mention this. Shaky, you were gonna relax and enjoy yourself, even if it kills you.
Okay, you're all set. You got the mountain, King Street.
I can't believe you're making me walk around the streets like I'm some tourist.
Well, you are a tourist.
Take that back.
No, it's just that it's very important that I finish negotiating my contract with Colleen so that we can continue to live in the life to which we are accustomed. That's right.
I've been meaning to ask about that. Is it your intention that we live in that house?
Well, yeah. I mean, Duff.
I finished my morning perambulations and then I went for a walk.
Now there's a striking figure. And who do we have here, Parker?
Duff McCardle, this is Andrea Stuyvesant.
Oh, yeah, you've spoken of her many times. And she's as fair as Juliet.
Juliet? Oh, that's very sweet.
Yeah, she used to come on right after the hockey game, Saturday night. She was known as Canada's, something. So I guess you're going to show Andrea the sights?
Actually, I have to finish negotiating my contract with Colleen.
You two still at that? Anyone would think you were having fun.
No, she's tough, very tough.
Andrea, I offer you three things. My long time and intimate knowledge of this city, my chauffeur-driven limousine, and my arm.
Why not? See you later.
Okay. Have fun. Hello, I've come up... Oh, sorry. Didn't know you were all. Hey, I've come up with a new draft that I think we can both live with.
Parker, this is not a good time.
What do you mean, not a good time?
I mean, I have other things to do. I've got the whole of McCardle Steel Industries to worry about, for instance.
Yeah, whatever. Look, I have worked on this thing all day, so the least you could do is just take a look at it.
Nope.
Come on, just take a little look for me. Come on.
All right.
Here it is. Huh? Right in the...
Satisfied?
Yeah, all right. Rebut.
Beg your pardon?
Rebut! Come back at me.
Parker, we are miles apart on this. What you are being offered is the job of a general manager of the Hamilton Steelheads hockey team.
Yeah?
It's a lunch bucket team in a lunch bucket town.
Yeah, maybe that is what it used to be. Now it could be the most exciting sports franchise in North America.
Right, because you're here.
Let the bells ring out and the banners fly.
Oh.
It's too good to be true, but I'm here.
Oh, great. I'm here, too.
Oh, hi, bud. Give me a minute and I'm all yours.
What do you mean you're all his?
Well, I mean, I thought with your fiancé being here. By the way, you two make a lovely couple.
Oh. What do you mean by that?
Anyway, I thought we'd have less time for our little session, so I'm taking a long lunch. I'll be right back, bud, and we can get going.
Hey, you know, I came... Hey, bud.
The old Milky Way ballroom. I'd get off shift at 11:30, race over here on a Saturday night, my face still black from the burn-off. Those girls would stare at me like I was from the moon.
But there's nothing here except a parking lot.
You noticed that too, did you? Yeah, they tore down the old Milky Way. This one night, I caught this girl smiling at me, even though it looked as though I'd been belched up by a volcano. And that girl was Jenny.
Did you marry Jenny?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that I did. I tidied myself up a bit first, you know. I cleaned out the ears, got a new suit of clothes, matching socks, the whole ball of wax. Oh, come on. Let's see what else there is I can show you. Now up here is where I laid my first kiss on her.
How romantic.
Yeah. Yeah, in here. Where it says naked girls.
A strip club?
Well, it wasn't a strip club then, as I recall. And I think I would have recalled something like that. Or Jenny would have mentioned it. No, it was just a restaurant. It was like I kissed her yesterday, that first time. But I guess it was a lot of years ago.
Well, hello. Where the hell did Bud take you for lunch? Texas?
And that would be your business because...
Because I have been waiting here to talk to you.
I've had a hard day.
A hard day? You haven't been here all day. You've been out lunching with Bud.
No, I have not been out lunching with Bud. I got a phone call. I have been in a hospital waiting room. I have been waiting to see whether or not a doctor can reattach the hand of a worker who showed up to work drunk and got his hand caught in a download belt, which they could not. I have been talking to lawyers, insurance guys, and the police, and I am done. So now I'm going out for dinner with Bud. You didn't ask me out for dinner, Parker.
And what would you have said if I had asked you out to dinner?
I don't know. Why don't you ask me sometime and we'll find out.
You need tighter security, Parker.
Jeez.
Anybody who means you harm has access to your person. Not that I mean you harm, of course. Not at this point in time. Coach Harry Strand, you sent for me.
That was some entrance, Harry.
It's Mr. Strand.
Right. Well, it's very good to have you here.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. I was just... Why are you wearing those glasses?
I find sunlight oppressive.
We're indoors.
So you say.
Okay. Listen, your resume is certainly very impressive. But I have to be honest with you, Harry.
I think I made it clear it's Mr. Strand.
I have heard some disquieting rumors about you, Mr. Strand. For instance, is it true that you once made a team practice in the nude?
Not true. They wore skates.
Right, but otherwise they were, they were partially nude, though.
Concept of nudity implies absoluteness. Partially nude is a phrase lacking in currency. Choose your words more carefully, young Parker, lest they, like an asp, turn around and strike you in the breast.
You're perfect. You're gonna scare the hell out of Colleen. Renata, could you come in here, please? I need you to start a rumor for me. Get a hold of Thornton from The Spectator. I want Hamilton to know that Harry Strand is in town and that he has brought his gun. Huh? What, that's it?
Yeah, well, some days you got it, some days you don't.
Wow. Colleen, you're off your game. You okay?
Yeah. No. No, that accident kind of threw me yesterday because of my father.
Well, what about him?
He was killed in an industrial accident. Same kind of thing, you know, he showed up for work drunk.
How old were you?
16.
Yeah, I was 12. When my dad died.
So you know what it's like.
Yep.
It's kind of like a great big hole in the center of you.
Yeah.
So I'm not moving on the salary thing.
Are we going here?
Yeah, come on, come back to me.
You better move on this salary thing.
Oh, I'll move on it, all right. I'll move on it right out that door.
Hey, you want me.
Oh, please.
You need me.
What about Tremblay's contract?
Oh, goes for the deflection.
What about Tremblay's contract?
But what about it? The guy's out of town. If I knew where he was, I'd sign him in a minute.
He's at Duff's Fish Camp.
Well, I guess he'll be back in a few days, too, then, won't he?
You just said I'd have the guy signed in a minute if I knew where he was. Well, he's at Duff's Fish Camp. I'll draw you a map.